So we'll be starting in about another minute, just waiting for people to join us. And hello, welcome back to People Open Food Box. I don't know. So last month we did the Brazil food box, and this month, rather than giving us just one country, Universal Yums has done a Scandinavian box. So it is a whole bunch of Scandinavian countries. So as you can see here, so technically these are not just the Scandinavian countries. The Scandinavian countries are just Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. So Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. But they've included the whole Nordic countries. So all of these 5 countries together are the Nordic countries, and they're all in Europe. So this is Upper Europe, up near, if you kept going north, you'd hit the Arctic Circle. Your head's out of view there, sir. I know it'd be better if we had chairs, but so these are technically all the Nordic countries. So there's Norway with its capital Oslo, which is next to Sweden, which capital is Stockholm. Finland has Helsinki. Denmark has Copenhagen, and Iceland has Reykjavik, which I really like saying Helsinki and Reykjavik. Those are like my 2 favorite capitals to say. So the population of the Nordic areas is about 27 million people. And I mean, that sounds like a lot, but you also have to remember there's 5 countries that comprise that region. So it's multi-country population that's going on. The languages that are spoken in this region are related back to the Vikings. So like where we talk about Greek and Latin roots in school, they probably talk about like Viking roots because that's where their languages are based from. And the ones that are most common are Danish, Swedish, Norwegian, Icelandic, and Faroese. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it looks like Faroese. And then right there, Faroese. Oh. And some random facts about the actual Scandinavian countries. Denmark is famous for its sausages. Sweden is famous for its meatballs. And Iceland, that's actually not one of the Scandinavian ones, that's a Norwegian one. But it's famous for its cheesy yogurt, which is weird. I've seen Icelandic yogurt in stores, but I didn't realize it was like cheesy. I don't know. I'm really glad for like our one communicative viewer. So Scandinavian countries. Some trivia. Do you want to read the first 4 trivia questions?
Sure. All right. So, which of these companies started in Denmark? Spotify, IKEA, Lego, or H&M? The answer is Lego.
See, I thought it was IKEA.
I think that's Sweden, isn't it?
Well, apparently I didn't read the question very close because I'm like, I know IKEA comes from one of those Swedish things. See, I thought the same thing as I did.
Yeah, so Lego started in Denmark. So which Nordic country is the world's #1 coffee consumer? That would be between Finland, Iceland, Denmark, or Sweden. The answer is Finland. All right. Iceland is home to over 130
What?
volcanoes. So there are over 130 volcanoes in Iceland. And then, which of these words is Norwegian slang for totally bonkers? Rodeo, mustard, Texas, or pickles?
I feel like these people would take offense to this.
Probably. So this is real. Norwegian slang for totally bonkers is Texas. Yes.
Oh, she got it right. Okay, so we're going to save the other half of these questions for after we've had about half the food. Because let's get to the food. So our first snack is from the Danes. So that's Denmark. And it is a Kim's Snack Chips Susprod Original potato snack with assorted spices. So it says, love or spices? That's the question many male Danes faced in the 19th century. Due to their extensive travels, Danish spice traders often remained unmarried, earning them the nickname, I can't pronounce it, but it meant pepper dudes. And so today, if it has a new tradition today, so if you are a Dane that is single on their 25th birthday, your friends will tie you up and coat you with cinnamon. And then it gets worse. If you turn 30 and you still are single, you get doused with pepper. So,
yikes.
Looks like poor people Lays. No, they look more like a Triscuit or like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, just in chip form.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, it has a very nice spice coating. More so than our chips, I think.
Cheers.
I don't get the spices.
Mm-mm.
I get potato. Oh.
I'm not getting it.
A little bit. I'm coming a little bit in the back. Not an issue. Ooh. Yep. Ooh, I get pizza. I got some pizza.
They taste like pizza Pringles.
Mm-hmm.
They taste exactly like the pizza Pringles.
Pizza Pringles.
All right. So this is a Draumer. I think it's pronounced Draumer, but I could be wrong because I don't actually speak this language.
I like how you roll the R's.
All right. So this is milk chocolate with salted caramel Krispies. This is probably going to taste like a crackle, is my guess. All right. So the word Draumer means dream in Icelandic. So this is an Icelandic treat.
There's going to be some caramel in it, though, too. It's not just Krispies. I can't actually. So I'm smart. We're doing this at the counter this time and not the desk. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to eat this whole piece right now, but I couldn't make it smaller. And then, wait, do you want to see where's your cross section that has really good Krispies? Okay. I'm going in.
Mmm. It's better than a crackle.
I think it's the caramel.
Mm-hmm.
My caramel makes it better than a crackle. Less Krispies, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine has a few. The Krispies are bigger than in a crackle, which makes it really good. The texture is really awesome.
Looks like a sad caramel Hershey's. It's better than a caramel Hershey's.
And the chocolate's better than Hershey's.
Which, fun fact, Hershey was the first milk chocolate producer in the United States. It used to be like a strictly European thing before that. Things you learn during quarantine.
This is pretty good.
I'm putting it right here because I know I'm going to want it after this next one.
Good point.
So I already know I'm not going to like this next treat.
And I think I'm going to like it.
It is a salty licorice bar. And I know that I do not like salty licorice.
I like licorice.
Apparently, in Finland, this is nothing short of a national treasure. I think they need to get out more. Locals literally refer to it as black gold, and yet tourists often wind up spitting it out, which you will probably see me do. And it says, so give it a try and decide for yourself. Does it taste like medicine or a treasure?
Well, this is interesting. So it's so intensely salty, it was once used as a medicine to clear stuffy sinuses. Historians believe the licorice combo was first created to entice children to take their meds. And from there evolved into a local obsession.
I don't even know how you're supposed to
That's interesting.
There you go. It looks gross. Like, sticks to the thumb.
I like it.
I'm not spitting it out. I don't like it.
But
I'm not. I'm almost spitting it out right now.
It's saltier than regular licorice. So if you like black licorice, like the black licorice jelly beans, it's actually saltier than that.
This was a good decision. But yeah, here, that's all yours.
Awesome.
I don't want any more of it. I tried it just for you guys. The things I do for you.
So I like black licorice, but I wouldn't be able to like sit and eat this whole thing like in one sitting.
No, that's like you grab a small piece and that's all you need for a day.
The bit that I had between yours and mine pieces was probably good for quite a while. Like it's just a lot of salt, but it's good. I like it. All right, next up, oat cookies with cocoa filling.
Oh, this is like you think that they're going to be chocolate chip and then it's oatmeal raisin.
All right. So Karen Wolf was born in a tiny village in Denmark. As a teen, she worked as a kitchen manager, developing her skills as a chef and businesswoman. By the age of 26, she saved enough money to fulfill her dream, opening a bakery. Good for her.
Ooh.
Her treats soon won over Copenhagen specialty socialites.
I think these are supposed to be one cookie.
Her business exploded, and Karen Wolf became a household name. Not anymore.
No, she is, because this is her brand.
Oh, okay.
And then we also have another one of her brand later.
Oh, yeah. Well, but in Copenhagen, not in America.
So they're sandwiched together. There's a chocolate chip looking one on one side, and then a just regular cookie on the other side. And then there's chocolate that's holding them together. Like I thought they were stuck together, but they're not. Our viewer says Chips Ahoy in Europe. We'll see. But does Chips Ahoy sandwich their cookies?
And are they this big?
Yeah, these are bigger than Chips Ahoy. Oh wait, here we go. Like that's the top of my coffee mug, and it's almost the whole size of my coffee mug there. I'm gonna make a mess.
It's pretty good.
It almost tastes like a health cookie, though.
A little bit. Okay.
It's probably the oats.
Mm-hmm. It's thin, like those 100 calorie snack bites. But
this is the real test.
It's pretty good.
I didn't really soak up the coffee like we like. Oh, there's a little. Okay, I'm gonna put you in there for now.
They're very
I'll finish you
crumbly.
later. Okay, we have one more snack before we finish our trivia up. And this is Kim's, which is the type of brand chip we had earlier, American Grill.
Ooh.
But they say that they're not quite sure why they're marketed as American Grill. Because the combination of spices, onion, tomato, paprika, and chili pepper, isn't especially popular for US grilling. And nor are these spices American spices. Paprika and chili powder both originated in Mexico. So it's not really an American grill. I'm assuming it's going to be more of a barbecue chip. Which, I'm glad to have a chip after all the sweet stuff we just ate.
How do they smell?
They don't quite smell like the barbecue chips. Or at least that we're used to.
No.
Okay. Less spice rub on this one. I like this better than the barbecue chip because it doesn't have that sweet layer over it.
So I don't like barbecue chips. I know. And I like these. Because I think that what I don't like about the barbecue chips is the sweetness.
Mm-hmm. And these are more savory than, there's a little bit of sweet. There's a little kick in there. But it's not like I'm eating a sugar chip.
Right. No. I like those. I could get behind it. That was a new barbecue.
Okay.
Humpty Dumpty, get on that.
Back to some trivia. Because you know I gotta make this a little bit educational. This feels like it should be on TikTok. IDKY. But isn't TikTok like super short?
I think so.
How would I do that on TikTok? Comment below. Okay. Over 4,000 Swedes have what? The immunity to the common cold, surgically implanted microchips, Japanese names, or unreleased iPhone 13s. They have magic. Surgically implanted microchips. So if you think our government's watching us, it's common for Icelandic homes to have what? Grass roofs, golden chimneys, steel doors, or plastic windows. I think you would like this. I'll wait for our one viewer. Well, actually, we have 4 viewers, but I'll wait for our one commenter. Steel doors is not the answer. The answer is grass roofs.
Ooh, that'd be so cool.
So you can plant some flowers on your roof. Denmark is home to the oldest what still in use? Is it a ski resort, an automobile, a sailboat, or an amusement park?
So remember, Denmark is this island.
The answer is an amusement park. So they have the oldest amusement park that's still in use. So if you want to get on that, you have to go to Europe. What?
Maybe the amusement park has something to do with the stories from Hans Christian Andersen?
Maybe.
So this says that Copenhagen is the home to fairy tale author Hans Christian Andersen. So maybe it has something to do with fairy tales. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later.
Sweden is home to the world's largest telescope, ship graveyard, model of the solar system, ice skating rink. And your clue for this is Northern Maine would be jealous. So if you know anything about which one of those things might be in Northern Maine also. Throw in some Maine facts. So it is a model of the solar system. Yes, got it right again. And then the last question. Ooh, I can say this again. A Burger King in Helsinki, Finland, features a what? A sauna, a rotating roof, a movie theater, or a penguin exhibit. So this is a Burger King. Does it have a sauna, a rotating roof, a movie theater, or a penguin exhibit? Yes, a sauna. You did pretty well with those last 3 questions. Okay, back to the snacks. We got
the reason you're all here.
Right. We got some raspberry gummies.
All right. So in Sweden, citizens have the right to roam, meaning they can legally walk, hike, swim, and, most importantly, pick berries on any land, public or private. Locals take full advantage of this policy, spending hours combing Sweden's dense forest for fresh berries, from tart blueberries, a favorite of the Scandinavian brown bear, to super sour lingonberries, to sweet orange cloudberries.
No, it's not Peppa Pig. I think it's actually a skull and crossbones. If I look at it really, really close, those look like crossbones.
Oh, yeah, they do. Okay.
It also smells like bubble gum.
And it looks like bubble gum.
Oh, a shower on the outside.
Mmm.
I still get more bubble gum than raspberry.
I've tasted this texture before, but I can't place it.
I've tasted this texture before. I don't know. It's sour on the outside, though, which I wasn't expecting.
If you ever had those orange rings, the texture is very similar to that.
I don't think we've eaten the same orange ring. And they stick to your teeth too. It feels weird to swallow that because, as I said, it tastes like bubblegum to me. Okay, we got some Kim's again. That must be their like Lay's of Europe,
Probably.
or at least of Scandinavian countries. Osteopops original cheesy corn puffs. So these might look like ordinary cheese puffs, but with Nordic cheese, looks can be deceiving. Take the Finnish Lepogistro. It looks like regular cheese, but it squeaks when bitten, hence its name squeaky cheese. And like most Nordic cheeses, there's more to these puffs than meets the eye. They are surprisingly bold with a delightfully sweet aftertaste, and they're surprisingly addictive, but we'll figure that out soon enough, apparently. No, these aren't peanuts. These are actually cheese. Even though I do like the peanut butter corn puff things.
Those were really good.
Oh, no, she's saying... No, she says the peanut marshmallow thingies, the squeaky peanut, the texture of that. That might be it.
What?
For these, the texture of the marshmallow peanut things. I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure if I've had one.
Smells like cheese. Mmm.
These are the perfect texture.
These are really good. So they're not quite like a cheese puff because they don't taste as artificial as a cheese puff.
But they squish like a cheese puff.
These are really good.
They're right. These are addicting.
I could sit and eat this in whole bag. Forget the rest of the snacks. Let's just sit here and eat these.
The rest of this video is us eating Kim's Osteopuff Original Cheesy Corn Puffs.
Okay.
So, if you guys remember these, we have the same brand.
Karen Wolf.
Who became a renowned baker. But these ones are, which ones are these?
These are puff pastry with cream filling.
I think it's vanilla cream because it says vanilla cream.
So, France Waffler. All right. So, fun fact. Americans call pastries danishes because Danish immigrants brought them to the U.S. in the late 19th century. But Danes didn't invent them. Austrian bakers actually introduced pastries to Denmark in 1850, which is why Danes typically call them bread from Vienna. Austria didn't invent pastries either. They were brought there by the French, who invented them in 1645. Phew. At least one Danish pastry got the name right. These cream-filled pastry sandwiches are called French waffles, paying tribute to the original pastry pioneers.
They smell like a cream puff. Not cream puff, cream horn. That's what they smell like. I mean,
they're not bad. They're flaky. The filling isn't very, I don't know. I'm not big on the filling. I'm not sure what it tastes like.
I also have vanilla filling.
I mean, they're not bad.
We don't have anything to compare this to, though. I'm not going to finish this off.
They're pretty good, though.
I mean, not my favorite.
They also gave us a lot of them. Like, we don't usually get this many of one item. Like, they sent like a whole package of them and not like a sampling of them, which is interesting.
Put those with the other Karen Volofs. Okay.
Next up.
Speaking of French fries, if you've been reading our comments, we have potato sticks.
These are sour cream and onion potato sticks. So I imagine they're going to taste like a sour cream and onion chip.
So in Norway and Denmark, no flavor combo is more classic than sour cream and onion. I can get on board with that.
Me too.
What I cannot get on board with is except for sour cream, onion, and pickled fish.
Ooh.
I can leave that piece out. Apparently it's a dish called spekisla, and it's pickled herring topped with sour cream and fresh onion, and it's a beloved local specialty. I'm glad that this is not pickled fish, sour cream, and onion, and that they just stuck with a sour cream and onion. Especially since all of our sour cream and onion chips are out. You want to open your hand? Because they're like the little fry.
Oh, these things. Oh, dear.
And down goes the hatch.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the little potato sticks, except with sour cream and onion. Yep, these are good.
There's a lot of them. This is a pretty big bag, too. So, like, that much is all potato sticks.
These are good.
They're really good. It says based on a recipe from early last century. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, and our first full-sized yum, before we go to the yum bag, is a milk chocolate with strawberry and caramel.
Mm. No nation celebrates Midsummer, a traditional festival marking the start of summer, quite like Sweden. During this unique festivity, locals flock to the countryside to craft flower crowns and dance like frogs around an ivy-colored pole called the Midsommarstång.
Okay, so you know how we were talking, there was the comment about Peppa Pig for the raspberry things? It is a skull and crossbones because this is the same brand and it is much more obvious on these guys.
It looks so good though.
I've eaten so much food. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
So it says strawberry and caramel, but I think it's a strawberry caramel.
Yeah, I think that, yeah. Because it's not like a strawberry and then a caramel. There. It's really good though.
He dropped some.
Whoops. Add it to my pile.
Again, what we did on the counter this time.
Okay. That's really good.
I'm gonna get a sugar rush from all of this end of the box chocolate though. Okay. And the last part.
So as you guys know, Universal Yums sends a yum bag, which is all kinds of different sweets and chocolate candies from wherever they're sending it from.
I mean, not that they haven't already sent us enough chocolate, but...
Right. So in this yum bag, there are 3 different things.
But first I want to read you about Swedish sweets, because I believe all of these are Swedish sweets. Excuse me. I still have lots of chocolate. Okay. Sweden consumes more candy than any other country in the world.
That's a lot of candy.
Sweden. This one country. The average local eats 35 pounds a year. Families have a special Saturday tradition called Lordgaskuds, when they head to their local markets, candy walls, and pick out the very best sweets to share. For this month's Yum Bag, we've gathered the most popular mouth-watering Swedish sweets for you to sample today or on Saturday. We're not going to wait to Saturday. Also, is it James in Sweden?
Yes.
We might have to ask him about this. Okay. So our first one is a Paprika's Cola, which is a gingerbread toffee. We have 2 toffees. to try today.
Here we go.
So apparently, we have a lot in common when it comes to gingerbread.
Ooh. That's some intense ginger.
I mean, it's some intense toffee too. It
I
does
should
taste
not have
like
shoved that whole
gingerbread.
thing in my mouth at once.
When you saw the struggle to bite it.
Mm-hmm.
That's gingerbread.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Me too. I might lose a couple teeth on this. Oh, that is really good.
Just really tough. It's one that you probably want to like leave in your mouth for a bit before you start trying to chew it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this next one sounds really good. It is a cookie dough praline.
Mm.
So it's a chocolate ball filled with cookie dough. It looks like a Lindor truffle. I still have gingerbread in my mouth though. Okay. I am going to bite this one so we can see the cross section.
Oh. That's really good chocolate.
It's like a gingerbread cookie though. I expected it to be like chocolate chip, but it's more like a spice cookie.
Mm.
But it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So Lindor needs to get on this brand and make this.
The nut cream or nut creme. Lindor, I need a cookie dough truffle.
Mm.
Sincerely, the Carmichaels. Someone get on that. Argument pieces, kids. Start writing them. Okay.
Last but not least, we have a bubblegum toffee. So
remember, bite.
Apparently, last year, scientists in Sweden uncovered a chewing gum that lasts 10,000 years old. Or more specifically, they discovered an ancient version of gum, which was actually burnt tree sap.
Which we knew that it was burnt birch tree sap. That it used to be tree sap that was gum.
So their discovery was so important because the chewed tree sap gum contained the oldest DNA ever found in the region, which will unlock many mysteries about early Nordic populations. It's already unlocked one groundbreaking insight that Swedish gum flavor has come a long, long way.
So it's two-colored. It has the blue, which reminds me of cotton candy, and then the classic bubblegum color. It doesn't really smell. Toffee doesn't typically smell. But here we go attempting to bite and chew toffee on live video again. Full.
I am. It's good.
I think I like the gingerbread one more though, because this one tastes more artificial, where the gingerbread one was more natural, obviously because gingerbread spices are more natural. I mean, if I look at the ingredients, yeah.
Good.
She's laughing so hard at you. Okay, so to recap, because I think you guys all need a recap. We had these assorted spice chips, which tasted like a pizza Pringle. We had the kind of Crunch Bar caramel-like chocolate from Dramar. We had the gross except that Mr. Carmichael likes.
Delicious.
Salty licorice bar. We had the legendary Karen Voluf's cookies. These ones were the cookies, which were okay, kind of like a health cookie. We had the really good, should be the new barbecue chip, American Grill. The makes me feel like I shouldn't be swallowing this not bubblegum raspberry gummies.
Featuring not Peppa Pig.
Yeah, featuring not Peppa Pig. We had the cheese puffs that we're going to go devour after this. Probably the best yum from this box. We had the weird vanilla cream filled Danish cookie.
French waffle.
We had the really good sour cream and onion pulled the
sticks.
pickled fish potato sticks. And the skull and crossbones
Strawberry caramel
chocolate. And then our toffees and the cookies and cookie dough truffles that Lint's going to get on. So, next month. This is April. Next month is May. So we will have another edition of Watch Your Teachers Eat Food on live camera and learn a little bit about geography. And this is the clue for next month for you guys to ponder. May will bring flowers, the saying holds true. There'll be jasmine and orchids in every bright hue. But even more stunning are this country's natural flavors. From sweet yam to coconut, there's oodles to savor. So I think we're going somewhere tropical. Where somewhere tropical, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking tropical. What do you think, Mr. Carmichael?
I don't know.
There's the clue.
The jasmine and orchids make me think not tropical, but I don't really know where jasmine and orchids originate from.
But yeah, so maybe Thailand? Have we been to Thailand this year? I feel like I've been there in the past, but I'm not sure if we've been there recently. Or the Philippines? I don't know. We'll find out in about a month from now. So we'll see you guys again next month with whatever this clues box is. Thank you for joining us today. Bye.